Hey, this is Gypsy here for Music and Mayhem with John Russell. Very special guest, John Paul from the band Clutch. John Paul, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. Clutch is a great band who I've been following for many years. And let's talk about that new release. It's called Earth Rocker. And what you guys seem to have had a real purpose when you went into the studio. This just wasn't about, you know, laying down some songs for a new album. There was a concept behind it. And you want to talk about that?
Yeah, but you know, when we go to put records together, you know, it always kind of follows the same path, and that is that we get together and we jam and we build these ideas. And at first, they're not even complete songs; they're just concepts. Right. And so, after doing that for a few years, we have a collection of these building blocks, you know. And we usually just pick the favorite ones and go into the studio, and that becomes the album. This time around, the writing process was similar in that we just got together and jammed the way we did. Right. But the real difference was that we were very critical as to how we wanted the record to come together. We wanted it to be a very focused album from beginning to end, and we wanted the songs to flow in the same way. We were looking for songs with a lot of energy, and we wanted to keep that intensity up throughout the whole album.
Well, you seem to have done that with the one song I really like, Earth Rocker. I saw the video, and it's an amazing video. God, what an amazing song. You know, I can't wait to sit down and listen to it from beginning to end to see, you know, what you guys had in store.
Right.
You know?
Well, that was the idea, was to really have an album that you could listen to from beginning to end. And we really edited ourselves. We wanted to have a record that was an easy listen, at you know, something like, you know, the greatest records are those that are maybe 35 minutes long, 40 minutes long.
Exactly.
And so I think Earth Rocker reflects that kind of mentality.
It does, very much so. And you've been on this tour for a little while now, and it seems to have a really good lineup. I mean, not all the bands sound the same, you know, and people are getting a really diverse show when they come to see this Clutch tour. And Earth Rocker itself is amazing. If you guys get a chance, go check out Clutch, and where can they find you online?
ProRock.com. That's our main website. We've had that really since the beginning of the internet almost. And of course we do Facebook and Twitter and those.
And iTunes.
And iTunes, certainly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you go download it, see, this is concept from beginning to end. I'm sure there are people out there who are going to download certain songs here and there. But the real concept for the band is for you guys to listen to it from beginning to end, to really catch the concept of what they had in mind when they went to the studio. It's really important nowadays, and you know, it's nice when people go and they download one or two songs, but anymore, when the band takes the time to really come up with a great concept, like obviously you guys did on this new release, it's amazing. Just download it from beginning to end at iTunes. You'll make the band happy, and you'll be happy as hell because it's a great CD. It's probably one of the best that's been put out this year so far that I've heard.
Thank you.
So, you guys are an amazing band. Is there anything that we can look forward to in the near future, Clutch?
A lot of touring. We'll be on the road for quite some time on this record. You know, touring is something that we've always done from the very beginning.
Right.
And it's work that a rock and roll band has to do. You know, there are no shortcuts. So you have to get in there and you have to play every show. Right. And so we still live by that mentality. You know, we know that the road is really where we shine. We're our most comfortable in this environment. And
yeah, a lot of people say you are a live band.
For sure we are.
But if you listen to Earth Rocker, you're going to see that they're multi-diverse in their ability to not only kick it in the studio, but to lay you guys out when you come and see them live. That's about it. Yeah, because they play some pretty heavy music, and it's really great band. Been together for a long time, you know, and so it's great to hear you guys finally come out with something that just blows me away. Because I'm an old-time Clutch fan, and you know, sometimes you have a hard time getting your audience to tune into the newer stuff, but on this new release, man, people are just grabbing it. You know what I mean? They're really taking it to heart. It's a great CD.
Thank you.
I mean, amazing. And can I get you an autograph copy?
Certainly.
I'm kidding. But John Paul will do that for you. If you see them live, you see them in the merch pit.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are very friendly, and you'll come out and autograph and meet your fans.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So take your time, come meet them while they're on tour. They're a great band, great music coming out, and I can do nothing but look forward to the future, because I think you guys have a hell of a future ahead of you.
Thank you.
Do you see yourself in your 60s or 70s still?
Certainly. I'm here to play drums until I can't play drums anymore. You know, we spent quite a bit of time on tour with Motorhead.
Right.
And just watching Lemmy play every night was really inspiring on so many levels. The energy that he still puts out there every night is really something that we all enjoyed, and I know that we all had a lot of inspiration from watching Motorhead.
Yeah, you can tell because you put on that same kind of show, very inspiring. You know, I mean, there's nobody who leaves your concert going, "What the hell is that?" Everybody's just like it lined up at the merch booth, and you guys are very fortunate to have gone as long as you have, and it's ride it out until that train stops. That's basically it.
Right. Right.
And so you watch for Clutch. They're an amazing band. They're going to be on quite a few tours. Do you like the American tours better or the Eurofest?
You know, it's all fun for me. We haven't been to some of these cities like Phoenix or Tempe in a couple of years, and it's always fun to come back and play for audiences that
reconnect.
You know, they're really very loyal, our fan base, and so it's fun to go hit those cities that we haven't played in some time. But it's also great playing the festivals. You know, it's a different kind of environment. A lot of the times we'll be outdoors, and so that's always fun. And you're usually playing for new people.
Yes.
So that's a.
And when you're in Europe, even though they don't speak English, but because of American movies and everything, I hear you'll see them singing to your song.
Oh yeah, man.
They don't even speak English.
Yeah, they understand English very well.
Much better than.
Yeah, they do. You know, we're I think somewhat insulated sometimes where. We don't realize that there are so many people out there, so many different cultures, right, and languages out there, and you know, being able to tour is something that really gives you an opportunity to meet as many people as we do and see different things, and so that's really, for me, the best part of the job.
Excellent. Because back in the day when I did it, it was you see a city through the bus window.
Right.
Oh, there goes San Antonio. That was a great show. Yeah, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been John Paul from the band Clutch. Be sure to catch them online. Check out their new music, Earth Rocker, online, on iTunes at least. Check it out. If you can't see the video on YouTube, Earth Rocker. And they're an amazing band. They have been for a long time, and they will continue to do so. John Paul, thank you so much for being on Music Mayhem with John Russell, and the very best to you, dude. We'll be following you. All right? So thank you kindly, and have a great day, everybody.
No one can take away